Hey everyone, it's January 7th and you guessed it, we're back at it again. It's another road trip. Just about to leave Dallas and head to Greenville, South Carolina. We have an event there and this one's going to be a lot of fun and yeah, really looking forward to it. I'm going to stop in Wetumpka, Alabama on the way there. There's a casino Matt has done some work at. Actually quite a lot. They do a monthly event, and one of our large TVs, 65 inch TV, they haven't used for the last handful of months, and so I'm going to stop and pick it up. I'm a few blocks from home and I just realized I forgot my sunglasses. So what do you think? Do we turn around and go back, or is it time for some new sunglasses? A 1,000-mile drive there and a 1,000-mile drive back. Let's get some new sunglasses. Last video, I teased a Buc-ee sign. I don't know how many of you have been to a Buc-ee's or who haven't. So we got one in 2 miles. Let's stop. We gotta check it out. Oh man, that sun is bright. That's a good thing. It's a little early for a pit stop. We've only been going for probably 45 minutes. We gotta take you guys to a Buc-ee's though, so let's check it out. So I'm just east of Dallas. And the first time I went to a Buc-ee's, it was in San Antonio, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. One thing you're gonna see with the Buc-ee's, yeah, it's a gas station, but they have generally over 100 pumps. The first one I'd gone to, I think they had 120 or 140 gas pumps. Everything that they do here is bigger and better. Given a choice between a Walmart and a Buc-ee's, come on, it's Buc-ee's, hands down. Let's go inside. A few months ago, we had a show here in Texas, and we took the crew to a Buc-ee's. And I think everybody spent somewhere between $50 and $100 here. It wasn't this one. But they were getting souvenirs for friends, for family. Man, this is just the trinket stuff. We gotta go buy the food. Love the food. Dippin' Dots, fudge, oh, Texas barbecue. All right, tacos might happen today. Actually, that's a really good idea. Oh man, we got brisket, sausage, pulled pork. I'll tell you, one of my favorites too, it's not the soft drinks, it's the pina colada slushy. I'll have to find where that's at. Oh, I see it. Key lime pie. I got some stuff that's good for you. And then they got a bunch of snacks too. All right, I'm gonna be hitting that pina colada in a while. Just a bunch of bagged snacks and goodies. Not candy corn, we're not getting candy corn. Oh my word, this place has everything. Leave a comment. Have you been to a Buc-ee's? I don't quite know if it's Texas only or not. I have to check that out. All right, I don't need any of this stuff. I'm not going camping. All right, there's your quick tour of Buc-ee's. I gotta get some of the good stuff. Yeah, we did it. We got our pina colada slushy. We stopped at Buc-ee's. That's always a win. Good travel tip. Next time, we're stopping at a Waffle House. All right, let's get back on the road. Well, the sun's starting to get kind of low today. It was a beautiful day driving. There just wasn't much to take video of except a couple of state lines. I do feel like I promised something earlier to you guys, and I haven't ate yet today, so come on, we're going to Waffle House. Oh, I failed you all. Actually, the meal was awesome, and the service was great. I don't know, I like Waffle House. People, they're just generally really friendly, and the food is real. Anyway, it's pretty tasty, I think. Maybe I'm just easily impressed. But there was 2 other people eating, and myself, and like 3 waitresses and the cook. And I didn't think me sitting by myself in a booth, talking, holding out the iPhone, recording, just didn't feel comfortable. Maybe that's just the way it is. Maybe I'll work on that. I really don't know. So sorry, I totally blew it. Didn't get any footage videoing a meal and service with a smile at Waffle House, but I don't know. Maybe next time. We'll see. I enjoyed it. Okay. Back on the road, and I'll be stopping soon. Maybe in an hour or so, and tomorrow I'll finish up the trip. All right? All right. I swear I don't make a habit of spending this much time around casinos. Hey, it's good. It's good to have had work. This much work. I just happen to be at Wind Creek Casino and Hotel in Wetumpka, Alabama. All right, 700 miles are in the books. Let's check in. You know, once again, I do have to admit, I am blessed. People treat me well. Look at the place that they give me that I get to stay. I mean, this is just such a nice place. Not all their rooms are this nice. And they really take care of me well. So, my pleasure to be here. I'm going to actually stand in a place where you can see me. Hello! I'm just here to pick up a 60-inch TV in the morning that they haven't been using of Matt's. It's from a promo, and they've been using one of their own. I think they have like an 80-inch TV, so they upgraded, and we just haven't been in the area to pick it up. So I'm going to pick that up on my way to South Carolina, and this is where they put me up. I love it. Wetumpka, Alabama, Wind Creek Casino. Super nice people here. Stop out if you're in the area. Hey, so I was thinking maybe be interested to see some of the things that I carry to my work. Really, part of the whole point of why I've been trying to make some of these videos is, again, I've had some friends that would say, what is it that you do when you're traveling? So I've tried to capture some of the travel. It's not always that exciting. Like today was absolutely gorgeous. There just really wasn't anything to show. It was a lot of interstate. Beautiful sunny day, but not much to show. And some of the work, because of not what the content is, but because of what the client's content is, I know that sounds like the same thing, but I can't show what some of the work is. Some of these will be more interesting. I'll be able to show you a lot more of what the work. So anyway, here, let me just show you what's in my backpack, my travel bag. See if that interests anyone. So this is an e-bag. I think I got it from Amazon. And in the large compartment, I have I think this is a 12.9-inch iPad Pro. That's a few years old. And then and my MacBook Pro. This is a mid-2014. And that's what's in there. I travel with them face-to-face. That way the screen isn't facing the back of the backpack or the next compartment to help protect it. I don't want, obviously, anything damaged with that. In this compartment, boy, this is awesome for travel. So what I have here is, of course, it's just really like a power bank or a strip cord, but it has 4 USB for my watch charger, for my phone charger, for iPad, and then I can plug in a laptop or whatnot. So this will go, you can't see it actually, but right here on the nightstand, and then I'll be able to plug everything in. I keep my headphones in here. I keep a wired microphone, but a switched mic. It's a Shure SM58 with a switch. That way, if I'm doing any voice of God VOG work, I don't have to rely necessarily on a mixer. The channel can just stay on, and I can turn the switch on and off as I wish. I also have in here, this is called an OtterBox. It's just a container, but inside the OtterBox is what I'm carrying, and that is a wireless transmitter for lighting. DMX is the protocol or the language they would call it. But that way, from and this is a 3-pin DMX, but coming out of some sort of controller, I can send wirelessly to fixtures. You don't have to run cable to it. And that's what's in there. This front bag, I have another small OtterBox that has some thumb drives in it. In this zipper pouch, I have some business cards, I have some index cards, and I have a battery. This is a Jackery, I think it's a 20, is it milliamp hours? But 20,000, I'm sorry. And with a couple of USBs out the side. So this could be for my iPad or for my phone in an emergency or flying or something where I need power. Oh, let's see, we got some pens. Then of course I'll have stuff like, this is 2 RCA to, this is 3.5 millimeter, or I think it's 1/8 inch, you could also call it. Basically what you could plug your computer or phone into with that. Let's see, I got a spare key to Matt's van. Then I have a bunch of adapters. I don't know if I'm going to go through all of these. I have adapters that would be USB to Ethernet. I have USB to HDMI. I have USB to a sound card. You know what? It's just a bunch of adapters, all kinds of things that, whether it's for a wedding or a corporate event, especially some of these video ones, I've had come in really handy. Actually, I think it was 1.5 years ago in Wisconsin. It was July 30th wedding, I remember. And they were doing a video slideshow, and it wasn't working. The laptop that they had plugged into the projector, it wasn't communicating, or they'd call it like a handshake, where it wasn't seeing the signal. And I happened to have the right adapter for them. They were using a Mac, and it was like a display port to HDMI or something like that. I forget, it was 1.5 years ago. But that's good to carry things like that. Some blue gaff tape, but they'd call it spike tape. Spike tape, you can use it to label things, but this small and fluorescent tape is usually used on a stage or on a floor. You put little marks down. That way, if you set something like a table or a set piece, but it has to move, when you put it back during the show, you know exactly where you had it because you just line it up on the marks. What else have I got in there? I've got just some more like pads of paper and pens and things like that. And then in the small front little pouch in here, I have my power supply for my MacBook Pro. I have power supply and cable for my iPad. I have my wireless phone charger. I have just another Anchor USB charger. And then there's just going to be different variations of cables to connect things, whether it's USB or micro USB or Lightning or whatnot. Boy, I think that's about it. Hey, I'm really tired. Maybe not the best time to have shown you all this in case I forgot or missed anything. But, I mean, this has some of the basic essentials. You know, I could be carrying 20 bags around if I really want to carry all my stuff. But this has most everything I need. And that's about it. If you have any questions or thoughts, or you think I missed something, leave a comment, leave a question, and I can do a follow-up video, or I can just try and answer it somehow. Cool. So now you know what I carry in my bag. All right, I'd say good morning, but I think it's 1 o'clock. So far what had happened today was I got the TV back, Matt's 60-inch TV that they had been using in the past at Wind Creek Casino here in Wetumpka.
just filled up with gas, got a bite to eat, and I'm about to head out to Greenville, South Carolina for tomorrow's show. So here's one thing that I'm not quite used to is when I had met up with our contact from Wind Creek Casino, like I totally forgot to pull out my phone, video some of that, and so hey, I'm gonna try and get better at some of, I don't know, try and make some of this interesting for you. Again, I've had friends say, what do you do when you're out there? I'm just trying to capture some of that so that you get a sense of what some of my travels are about, what some of my work is about. And when I get busy with work, sometimes my mind is not on filming it and sharing it. And so when you miss large chunks of it, that's my bad, obviously. Apologize for that. I mean, we'll see. You know, maybe after a while these just get a little redundant and you don't need to see them. But for now, it's just kind of fun. If I'm out here traveling, getting some work done, I'm going to film some of it and show you what I'm doing. And again, if there's anything you want to know, ask a question. Why'd you do that? What was the point of this? What were you thinking? What were you doing? And I'll do my best to help answer it, because it's all second nature to me and makes sense to me. Doesn't mean that I am translating that just as clearly to you. So anyway, I've got a 5-hour drive. I think it's 350 miles to my next stop. Got a full tank of gas. We'll see what we see between here and there, because I think we go through Atlanta. So again, I'm interstate the entire way, which is not terribly interesting. But if we find something fun, I'll try and catch it in time and share it with you. Okay, let's hit the road. Hey, we should try again. How's it going?
It's going. Do you know what you want already?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I get the 2-egg breakfast scrambled, white toast, smothered, covered, and capped, and an orange juice. Sounds good.
Did you say bacon or sausage?
Let's do bacon.
Bacon? Okay.
Thank you.
Here you go.
All right.
There we go.
The good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Disappeared.
Looks good. Thank you.
Okay, is there anything else I can get for you?
No, I think that's it.
You enjoy.
Waffle House, that was a good idea. 6 p.m. breakfast, man, that hit the spot. All right, we're an hour from our destination. Almost there. Let's go. Another night, another hotel. We made it. Let's check this one out. We're at a Hampton. And I think I could park the van in this place. So, I'm tired. You don't get much of a tour. That's it. That's the room. Enjoy. Hope you like it. Oh man, I'm tired. I have to go get John at the airport soon. I've got, I think, an hour. I'm gonna go look at the venue. I think it's next door. Why am I showing you this? All right, we're out of here.
morning. It's Friday, January 10th. I'm heading home. You did not get to see the show again. How interesting are these video logs if I don't get to show you my work? I do think that's kind of funny. Hey, once again, it was a corporate event, and I wasn't DJing, and so some of the stuff I just can't video it because it's their content, their business stuff, and that doesn't get to happen. This Thursday, I have a DJ event coming up, which is actually really cool, and I will get some video of that, and I'll explain more about that later. So I think I'm already 150 miles in. I got John to the airport this morning, and I'm just driving through Atlanta right now. It's just ahead, just a mile or so ahead. So we're moving along. There's been a few spots already with stop and go traffic on the interstate, but I'm excited. I'm heading home, and like I said, Thursday got another event, and then soon after that I drive up to Wisconsin for another event, and then it gets really busy. I think I go to Phoenix, I go to Columbia, Mississippi, then Jackson, Mississippi, and then somewhere in Tennessee, and then back home. Yes. Okay. I got a long drive ahead. I'm hungry. Gonna get something to eat here soon. I'm gonna get past the city, try and get well outside of the city, and then maybe I'll get some gas and we'll get something to eat. It's supposed to be some real crummy weather when I approach Texas. Also, I had two different friends reach out to me and say something about tornado watch warning possibilities. We'll see. Sounds like at the very least I'm gonna get a bunch of rain. We've seen it before, and it'll be better than the snow, I hope. Awesome. Okay. Man, it's a good day. Let's get home.